Many of you watching this have become so content with lies that you get offended when you are actually told the truth. This video will, however, inform you because it is time for facts beyond a shadow of doubt. We need to get to the point where if you can't prove it, you must lose it. And as it says in the book of John 8:32, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. That's not what it says, bro. It clearly says make you free. Just read the word. It's right there in the book. Okay, I got you. It should have dawned on people by now that the Christmas spirit that is created each year is not done in celebration of Christ's birthday, nor does it honor him. In fact, around this time, most people who never go to church on a regular basis suddenly flock to a Christian service. Others are too busy buying and selling merchandise and trading gifts back and forth to even think about Jesus of 2,000 years ago. And somebody, please tell me, who is this Santa guy anyway? Welcome to Back to the Basics, where you learn facts, hope you embrace it. Watch, like, share, bring in awareness. Watch, like, share, bring in awareness. I'm fearless. Welcome to Back to the Basics, where you learn facts, hope you embrace it. Watch, like, share, bring in awareness. Watch, like, share, bring in awareness. The truth is, in the scriptures, there's no mention about a great holiday for Christ's birthday. In fact, religious scholars don't even know the exact day or year he was born, and there is no mention of it in the scriptures at all. And to be honest, they don't even know if he even exists. That's blasphemy. So, where did this story come from? In truth, they made it up. What? Yes, Jesus is simply a made-up character based on a real person whose name was Har, or Horus of ancient Egypt, son of Ashtat or Isis, who became pregnant long after her husband, the deity Asar or Osiris, was already deceased. And this reality occurred thousands of years before the Christian Bible existed. Doesn't it sound like the virgin birth story? It sounds like plagiarism to me. So, you see, all were born into a world filled with lies that became customs, and you grew up accepting them without questioning it. One of humanity's greatest weaknesses is that you accept things much too easily, which encourages you to have faith in mythology. You must learn to stop being a follower of followers of things that are not true. In all actuality, the Christmas holiday you celebrate today has nothing to do with the birth of Jesus. Perhaps the very reason why the word Christmas is sometimes spelled like this: X and out Christ. And how does this supposed birth ties into a jolly old round man with a white beard and bright red suit trimmed with white fur, long red cape and shiny boots named Santa Claus, saying ho ho ho, have to do with it? I watch parents work for their hard-earned money, buy gifts for their children, and then turn around and lie to them, giving all the credit to Santa. In England, Santa wears the same outfit, but he's called Father Christmas. Father Christmas was known for having a flushed face for merriments and strong wine. He wore a crown of holly on his head. It wasn't until the 19th century that Santa Claus became the key symbol of Jesus' so-called birthday. In France, Santa is called Père Noël, which means Father Christmas of England. Père Noël wears a red robe, white fur, and wooden shoes. This traces back to the Norse god of war and magic named Woden or Odin, who supposedly rode across the sky in the middle of winter just to bring people presents. The church then replaced the god Woden with Saint Nicholas. Saint Nicholas is another name associated with Satan, better known as the Bishop of Myra, a so-called saint honored by the Greeks on December the 6th. If you did some research, you would find that St. Nicholas is really the patron saint of thieves and gangsters, who were tagged the Knights of St. Nicholas. He is the patron of pawnbrokers, and their emblem is traced back to him. Looks familiar? Santa is really a symbol of Satan. Just look at the letters. It's practically an anagram, which is the same name scrambled up. Now, let's look at the Christmas tree. Some people actually cut down beautiful evergreen trees and put it in their homes to celebrate this pagan custom. While according to the Bible, Jeremiah 10, it clearly states that the custom of cutting down trees and decorating them is a vain thing. But hey, who's judging? Among the Druids, the mistletoe played a major part in their rituals. Amongst the Romans, this same mistletoe was used in the festival of the winter solstice, which was around December 22nd. This was the day the Romans observed their festival called Saturnalia, where they honored the agricultural god Saturn. During this festivity, they had a public banquet that consists of a feast, gambling, rioting, public sacrifice, and oh yeah, the exchange of gifts. Eventually, the cult called Christianity overpowered this pagan custom and many of the Romans became Christians. The leaders of the church did not, however, make any attempt to abolish this festival. They instead changed it to a Christmas festival by giving it so-called religious meanings, instituting the lie that Jesus was born on December 25th. And because of this, Saturnalia celebration is the source of the many traditions you now associate with Christmas. Don't believe a word that I'm saying, just go check it out yourself. I dare you, I double dare you to wake up. Now, in order to put a fire out, you have to stomp right on top of it. And Christmas is that fire that we need to stomp out. And not by creating holidays before it or after it. We have to create a holiday on top of it. And the main reason for this is our children. Since there is a Christmas celebration every year in which children receive lots of gifts, and your children see this, whether they have a different culture or not, they will want to participate in it. So, it is wise to incorporate your own holidays into your own culture on that same day so that our children do not feel deprived of the gift of receiving gifts like many religions do. The children is what this day is really about, right? And since we all are children of the Most High, let us all commemorate this day as Children's Day. I'm Kef Ray, and this is Back to the Basic. Like, share, and subscribe. Facts we stated. You wanna know something? Go back to basics. Most saw a trap and was called the Matrix. The world frivolized, yet it's hard to face it. So I spread truth, hope you embrace it. Watch, like, share, bring in awareness.